I'm probably gonna tick some people off with what I'm about to say here. Today's video is brought to you by CarLock, the world's best vehicle tracker and alert system. With CarLock, you'll be able to track your car real time, get alerts of anything suspicious happening to your car, such as your car is starting when it shouldn't be starting, any vibrations. Also, if someone decides to unplug your car lock from your car, you'll get a notification for that too. You deserve that peace of mind, and make sure you get your car locked. I do have a discount code for you guys shown on the screen right now. Get 10% off your purchase, as well as 14 days free trial with it as well with that same discount code, man. Get your car locked. You deserve that peace of mind. Let's go ahead and get into the video. YouTube family, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time checking out the channel, do me a huge favor. Make sure you lock it in for the long haul and, subscribe to the channel. Do a lot of car related stuff, but we will not hold you too long. Let's go ahead and get into the topic of today's video. You see the title and you see the thumbnails. We're talking about the 2024 Dodge Charger EV once again on this channel. Now, of course, we're getting closer and closer to the time that these V8s are going away. Now, Dodge has this car, as we all know. Dodge will be bringing out their EV Charger starting in 2024. We already know that. With this car coming out, I do feel like, based on something they did with this car, they have already put themselves in a bad spot for this car to be successful. Now, I know that we, as car enthusiasts, are not, we're not a fan of the EV at all whatsoever. That has already turned a lot of people off to the Dodge Charger starting in 2024. A lot of people will not be buying it. A lot of people are already, saying, this is the last year they're gonna buy a car from Dodge, and a lot of people are already turning away from the brand, which is, pretty unfortunate, but it's kind of expected, right? Car enthusiasts do not like the fact of EVs being the new thing. But like I was saying here, I feel like a certain design choice is going to make that even worse. It's going to even shrink down the market of people that's wanting to buy this car. I'm probably going to tick some people off with what I'm about to say here. I feel like the biggest thing that's going to hold this car back from being successful is also the biggest thing that people wanted this car to be to begin with. And the obvious thing here with this car, besides the looks, we know it looks different from the current Charger and whatnot, but the major change that they did here is the fact that the car has went from a 4-door Charger back to its roots as a 2-door Charger. So based on Dodge wanting this to be a 2-door Charger, I feel like by making it a 2-door is going to hurt the sales of this car even more. Now, for a lot of you get mad and say, well, the Charger was already a 2-door car in the past. Let me explain here. Okay, so I know a lot of you are probably pissed off right now saying that I don't think it should be a 2-door, but like I said, while the 2-door Charger appeals to the enthusiasts, it appeals to the people that understand the history of Dodge, understand the history of the Charger. In all honesty, now, I've been in a lot of, and still am, I'm in a lot of Facebook groups on social media. Everyone says that the Charger should be a 2-door, right? Everyone says the Charger should never been a 4-door, all that. Everyone argues that point all the time. The fact that the current car is a 4-door is really a huge contribution to the success of the Charger as we know it today. With one thing, with the 4-door Charger, with the current thing that we have now, current Charger that we have now, that 4-door body style, that sedan body style really makes the car extremely practical. A lot of reasons, like the main reason a lot of people are attracted to this car is because of the fact that you can't really get I know this kind of sacrilegious to say this, you can't get really a 4-door muscle car, if that makes sense. I know people don't consider 4-door cars muscle cars, but that's kind of the class that Dodge says it is in. But you can't get a car with this type of engine in a 4-door, version, right? Now, I came from a Challenger. I've driven both the Challenger and the Charger. I did a video a while back saying I do prefer the Challenger slightly over the Charger. I don't hate the car. I love the car. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I always said if I had to leave the Challenger and get a 4-door car, I'm going to get a Charger. But just slightly, I like the Challenger better than the Charger. Now, personally, with the Charger, one advantage that I have with this 4-door car is the fact that I'm able to transport more people at once. Now, Challenger, it does have the back seats, all that type of stuff, but it's not practical whatsoever to transport more than 2 people. After you get to that, it gets really really not hard, but it's really not practical, right? But with the Charger, I can easily transport myself and the family pretty much in this car. I have the trunk space, I got the backseat space to, you know, put everybody in that I need to put in there. And if we're being completely honest here, just go drive around. And all the comments, everybody says this: the Charger, the four-door Charger, is on the road more than the Challenger. Granted, the Challenger is the car that is more closest to the roots of what the Challenger used to be. It looks almost identical, same body lines, two doors, all that type of stuff. Even though the Charger is not a two-door car like it was in the 60s and 70s, it actually outsells the Challenger, which looks exactly like the retro version, looks exactly like the 70 models Challenger. And the reason the Charger sells is because of the practicality. Now, I will say this, like, I've owned both cars, like I stated before, and just driving around, I see way more Chargers on the road than I do Challengers. It's pretty rare for me to see a Challenger on the road. Chargers, I see that all the time. Now, why would a person buy a four-door Charger over a two-door Challenger? Now, I will say this, at the car enthusiast in me, I do like the two-door Charger. I understand why we want to have that back. But I will say this, if you were to survey 100 people, just 100 random people, car enthusiasts or not, I pretty much guarantee that more people would say the four-door Charger would be a car they would get versus a two-door Charger. While us car enthusiast people, while we do have a share in the market, the bigger market out there would be for those that are just the casual car person, not the person that's die hard and things like that. There's more opportunity for Dodge to market this car to the masses, which I mean they're trying to do, but they're also trying to cater to the enthusiasts. There's more opportunity for them to cater to more people, right? So if they make their car, which they have, make this car a two-door car, they're going to shut off a lot of people in the market. A lot of people do not want a two-door car, and that's just the reality of this situation. And we know why Dodge made the car a two-door car. They want to cater to those car enthusiasts that have been begging for a two-door Charger since the four-door Charger came out, right? And even if we even look into, like I said before, we look into the people that love Dodge and are diehard Dodge fans, like even a lot of them prefer the Dodge Charger over the Challenger. The four-door Charger every year outsells the Challenger. The Challenger does pretty well for itself, but the Charger just kills it. Like if you look at the people that buy the Chargers, everyone buys Chargers. People that are Dodge fans, people that just want a four-door car. That car is everywhere, and everyone said it. Everyone has a Dodge Charger. Everyone has a Dodge Charger, and there's a reason for it. It's 4 doors. That's why people buy the car. So we are less than a year from this car coming out, and of course, you know, if they decide to come out with a 4-door Charger, then all is well. I think they have the 4-door and the 2-door to kind of appease everyone. If they only stick with the 2-door car, then they're going to be in trouble. I feel like they're going to be in trouble for sales wise. I've stated before, like many videos, that they need these cars to do well and to sell. Like this car being an EV already has a strike against it. People are not rocking with that. Throw on top of the fact that it's going to be a 2-door car, that's going to hurt it even more, right? So hopefully they do have plans to do a 4-door car, because really the only other option for a family car outside of the Charger would be either the Hornet or the Durango, right? You don't have a 4-door car. People want 4-door cars. And to even like drive my point, you know, home further, even me out here, I've been out here recording this video for maybe last 10-15 minutes or whatever, and just looking at the road, there's a road right by me. I've seen probably more Chargers. No, I ain't probably. I've definitely seen more Chargers going up and down the road right now. I haven't seen a Challenger. I saw a Challenger this morning, but I haven't seen a Challenger since I've been out here recording. The 2-door Charger, I'm happy they went back to the roots, made it retro style and made it 2-door. But far as sales wise, I don't think that's gonna be a good move from that standpoint. So let me know you guys' thoughts here. How you feel about the 2-door Charger? Now let's take away from the fact that it's gonna be EV. We know it's gonna be EV. We know people not rocking with that. How you feel about it being 2-door? Now I know those people that want the Charger to be 2-door, people will say it's about time they did it. They should have did it earlier. I agree, they should have did it earlier or whatnot. But how you feel about it? Would you prefer a 2-door or a 4-door car? I think most people maybe say 4-door car, but I want to hear what you guys think. As always, thank you for tuning into the video. If you haven't already and made it this far in the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of car related stuff, so make sure you click that bell and you know, hit that button and lock it in. As always, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next video. We're out. Cut it.